Hi everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Jody Sullivan. I'm very excited to be the new Berlin Middle High School principal. I'm even more excited to be welcoming learners into the school building on campus this school year as we look to open up. There has been a whole lot of preparation, and one of the things that I wanted to point out in this part of the video is how we really are equipping every classroom with what you need in order to stay disinfected and stay safe. So for example, in every room there will be the Purell hand sanitizer. This is one of the sanitizers that we're allowed to have in school. It does have the appropriate alcohol percentage to kill germs and disinfect. Purell also makes this spray. It's just a surface disinfectant, kills germs within about 30 seconds. And we use this one because it's safe in school. There are no harsh fumes, it contains no bleach, and yet it does kill viruses, bacteria, mold, mildew, and fungi within about 30 seconds. So we'll have these in each room along with paper towels. We'll be disinfecting all throughout the day and in between classes. Also, you'll notice that in order to maintain our 6-foot distancing with our student stations, we've really minimized all of the rest of the classroom furniture. Teachers have decided which things they would like to keep and which things they would like to put in storage for now, so that they can really give you the best content and the best education while still making sure that we are prioritizing the number of student seats in the classroom. So this is just one example of that, and I really hope that I get to see you all and meet you all in person very soon. I wanted to let you know that there are a number of things that are being done differently this school year to prepare for students. One of them, of course, is the mask that I'm wearing. We are recommending that students wear a face covering to school. You'll be required to do that on the bus and during some of our transition times. We'll also notice that in some of our classrooms, like this one, we have green dots on the floor that signify 6 foot of distance between students, so that once they're seated and situated and ready to learn, students can actually remove their masks, and regardless of how maybe a desk might get bumped throughout the course of the day or something like that, we'll always have these green dots to go back to. They're really good material. They can be washed over, they can be sanitized just along with the rest of the furniture. Just a subtle way to make sure that we're giving ourselves the distance that we need to. So here we are again in an art room. It's really important that you know the school is ready. We're waiting for some signage in the hallway so that students can move to spaces such as this. We understand that there are experiences that just can't be done within the same classroom all of the time. So there is science equipment that students will need, music and band will happen, art will happen, PE. All of the classes that we normally offer, we're still offering, and with very clear signage and increased supervision in the hallways, we'll be able to manage a good traffic pattern that maintains social distancing with students so that they are able to move to these spaces. Really, the best learning environment for art is in this room or the room next door. So we want to make sure that we still have those experiences in person for students. Again, all of the PPE requirements will follow, but once students are seated, and this room does have the green dots on the floor as well, once students are seated and settled for their lesson, they can remove their mask. They can use that as a mask break. We also have some additional signage going up to remind students about how to properly wear the mask, how often to sanitize their own things, proper mask washing. Also, we are going to have students eating in classrooms, so we'll either use a paper placemat that they can throw out when they're finished, or we'll have the spray like this or a tub of disinfectant wipes. That tub of disinfectant wipes is going to be really important for things like science equipment and high-level calculators that will need to be disinfected in between in case more than one student does need to use it within a day or within the course of a week. So we are just making sure that we're finishing up all of these final items to be fully prepared to have your students back to school for what I hope will be as normal of an experience as we can do at this time. And I just want to thank all of the community members and families. You've had great questions. You've been very supportive. And please know that there is probably no problem that we can't work together to solve. So please just reach out if you do have any questions or concerns. Thank you.